Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We're about using our intuition to guide us through different parts of our life. Okay, welcome to the symbolic language of the soul. Okay, cards that reflect in our energy, our experience, and our emotions that shape our lives. Okay, we're offering an insight into subconscious mind. Okay, acting like a sat nav to guide us through the mysterious life of the universe. Universe is like a university. We're here to graduate from our flaws. Okay, we're trying to build heaven on earth, okay, with our skills and our talents, because heaven on earth starts with self-love, all right? Loving and caring, okay, for others, for yourself, for beings, for planet, and for God, okay? Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Please come and join us on TikTok, okay? We do not have any other channel, okay? So please make sure you don't let any of my readings be forced upon you, okay? Please allow all the messages to resonate using your intuition, because we don't want you to give your power away, okay? Love you all, my darling, okay? And my name is Verena. Lovely to meet you. Thank you. Welcome to my community, or our community, because we're builders, okay? We're looking for our seeds so we can plant as gardeners, okay? So in the energy, we are unveiling, okay? All right, so we're unveiling using our intuition. Okay, so someone's got clarity about evil. Okay, remember the veil has evil, so two sides of a coin. Okay, what's on the other side? All right, we're looking at unveiling using our intuition. Okay, because we're looking like someone trying to change someone's message. So we're looking at intervention when it comes to twin flame energy. We're unveiling the energy when it comes to twin flames. Okay, it's about two people, masculine and feminine. They meet each other, okay, and then they trigger, okay, their deepest wounds that they have not been healing properly. Okay, so we're looking for our personal expansion through your self-love, okay? We want that relationship with ourselves first. We can manage our emotions. You can identify your intuition, okay? So you can identify your twin flame, okay? We're looking at relationships, all right? Okay, because we want to manage our emotions so we can identify our twin flame connection, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves as well as inside of ourselves. We're looking like bringing in your soulmate. Somebody wants to say hi. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Well, maybe use your intuition. Okay. So someone's looking at unveiling the twin flame energy. Maybe you feel like you found a twin flame. Your initials could be M. Okay. Maybe you're saying hello because you feel hope and this innocence of peace when you think of someone. So maybe you're unveiling your own emotions. Maybe you feel intuitively connected to someone. So now you're looking at a twin flame relationship. Maybe you're at home. Maybe you want to go to someone's home because you feel stable. You feel comfortable to go to say hi. Maybe you want to say hello to someone. Maybe you want to go say hi to someone, knock someone's door. Okay, we're looking at security, looking at abundance. Okay, we're looking at the energy of the twin flame relationship. We're unveiling. It's about energy. Remember, with energy, we all go through the same things, but we do things differently. Because someone's in their thoughts about twin flame. Because we're looking at love, all right? Remember, love starts with yourself first. We're going through that deep dive healing. So we can recognize our intuition to draw in our twin flame. It comes from healing, okay? Because now we feel protected from outside forces using your intuition, okay? Because now you're looking at co-creating with the universe so you can develop, okay, from our healing energy, all right? But someone's looking like they're in their thoughts. They're thinking about the unveiling, about the twin flame energy, because someone thinks you are a star seed. You could be an Aquarius person. Okay, you could be looking like creating from the soul of the self. Maybe you feel this connection when it comes to twin flame energy. Maybe in your thoughts when it comes to transitioning. There seems to be a relationship ending. Every ending has a new beginning. Okay, so now maybe someone is spiritually transitioning because now we're seeing faith, the beauty of all beginnings when it comes to relationship with yourself first. Okay. So have a healthy relationship outside of yourself, but it looks like somebody is transitioning. Someone's ending a relationship, or maybe someone had thoughts of ending a starseed, like 6 foot under, because now we're looking at family. We're transitioning towards our soul family, okay? You've got to trust your intuition. when it comes to, you could be an indigo child, you know. Don't be afraid to use your intuition, your insight. You could be an indigo child. Maybe you need to learn a bit more about that. You might identify with indigo child, because now you're looking at illuminating your mind. I can see you're being very creative, you're very intellectual. Yeah, because I can see you're a rising star, my darling. Yeah, because now we've got God guiding us. Yeah, you could be a rising star, and a masculine wants to say hello. Because the foundation, you can see your rising star transitioning. Someone wants to come and say hi. Maybe someone sees you're expanding, fertilizing when it comes to your own stability, your own wealth. Maybe using your heart chakra. And now we're seeing you're very creative. You're a rising star. Someone thinks you're very intellectual, very positive. Okay? Yeah, because now we're looking at maybe expectations. And someone's thinking about imprisonment. What's sticking now? Because there's a message. Oh, the message is about self-love. Collective, we're on the right road. The energy is feeling good today. I can see it expanding when it comes to taking action. You got the passion. Oh, maybe seeing the strength of maybe time. Time was used very wisely. I can see you growing up to be a very rising star. I can see creating from your intellect. So now I see the courage, the fulfillment. Yes, collective. Maybe someone thinks it's time they came to visit you, maybe. Because someone's watching your creativity. They think I'm very intellectual, very positive person. Yeah, divine masculine's in his thoughts. Maybe he feels like, ooh, you're a star seed. So you could be a tarot reader. Yeah, your faith in God. Oh, we have a faith. Oh, there's a child thief. A child thief? A child thief? A legal matter about a child that has an entity attachment. Now you're looking at abuse. Someone's abusing a child, creating a false narrative. Someone's very lusty. Mental and emotional abuse. Very unstable. The karmic, maybe. Jealous and envious. Now there's a surprise coming for you. Maybe it's a surprise to the divine masculine that all these people are quite jealous of him, actually. Jealous and envious, maybe. Now, the divine masculine sees you as a star seed. Someone feels like you're a twin flame. Maybe someone feels that connection. Yeah, someone feels that faith, that peace, that compassion. Someone's doing illumination. Some people call it Illuminati. I think maybe it's another word for illumination. The nation that illuminates the world. You know, the world is in you. The star is in you when it comes to spirituality. You know, the star's in you, collective. Yeah, you could be a speaker. You could be a reporter. You could be a singer. You know, sometimes we've got to start being the tea lady, you know. So some of you might be stuck thinking that your stardom or rising star is maybe over. Maybe it was over, you can start again. Just do things differently. Just learn from your mistakes the first time around. But for some of you, maybe you think there's no way for you because it's been a long time to be out there with your creative ideas. Say like if you're a singer, go busking. You don't need X Factor. You don't need Pop Idol. You don't need all of that. Go busking. Because somebody could be at a restaurant nearby or in a park or something. Maybe they're waiting for someone and they hear your voice and they're like, wow, I love that voice. So now that's you lot having a conversation. You know, get out there. The world is your stage, collective. Yeah, abandon. Someone felt like they abandoned a star seed, you know. Yeah, because now you look at occupation. You could be a doctor. You could be a rising star as a doctor, transitioning. Oh, you could have a PhD about twin flames. Oh, I'd love to have a PhD. Oh, I would love to have a PhD. That's one of my. I've got to get rid of my bloody uni fee first. Oh, yeah. You're a rising star. You could be a doctor. You could be a physician. You could be a healer. You could be a doctor transitioning into a star, darling. Oh, someone's confused. Maybe there's a relationship where someone's confused in an illusion. That's why it's coming to an end. Because someone's really confused. Someone was changing messages. Someone changed someone's doctor's file. Maybe someone changed someone's doctor's file and said somebody was crazy or not crazy, but it was a lie. Maybe to convince a masculine to stay in a relationship because someone had the passion. You know, passion is like obsession. Because maybe someone was very sexual, maybe. I don't know, take it as it resonates. Yeah, because now there's a conflict with the doctor when it comes to copycat. I can't even get the words out. They're so angry and conflicted. Yeah, now there's a conflict. When it comes to obsession, I knew it. Someone is obsessed with the divine feminist rising star. And somebody wants to say hello. Somebody wants to say hello. We're raising in peace. That just came to my head. R.I.P. We're raising in peace. We're seeking the peace within so we can rest in peace when we go to bed at night time. Yeah, man, because the bed is like a coffin and your sleep is like the cousin of death. So that's where you're getting now your expansion when it comes to stability, your wealth. You look at your heart. You're expanding your heart, man. Yes. Ooh, and someone's lusty busty. Someone's making lust over love. Could be a gigolo. Ooh, somebody wants to come to your house maybe and just have some, some healing. No, someone's changing. Oh, what he rotted. Somebody wants you to change away. Yeah, Evil Eve. Evil Eve doesn't want, because Evil Eve's in poverty. Yeah, that's why she's going around traveling, acting like she's a knees bees on her yachts and shit. She's in poverty, man. Somebody wants some healing. Yeah, because now maybe they feel blocked from you because they followed flying monkeys. But we're looking at real love collective. Oh, there's a priest doing voodoo. Oh, gosh. Now they're looking at karma. You know, voodoo is like also witch spells. I remember when I was younger, they used to talk about sweat rice, you know. That's medieval times. I'd done a little research today. I saw something on TikTok, so I went and I looked. They said medieval times. They did something like they put nails, like pubic hair and nails in like dumpling and that, or they put blood or mint or their monthly cycle in your drink or your soup, or they would do like it's all about bounding the body and the soul to you. And now they're looking at karma. Yeah, the priest and the priestess. Oh, divine feminine, divine masculine. Someone was putting voodoo on them. A Jezebel. But someone thinks you're single, sexy, and successful. But the Jezebel clearly is Genevieve Nadia. Opposition, their boss is looking at them. I think it's a boss lady that's saying that they're very abusive because they're looking at the actual money. When it comes to a very intuitive person on the North Node, their name could be Kevin. Yeah, because you look at divine feminine when it comes to a courthouse. Yeah, because someone's been manipulated. The divine masculine was manipulated, maybe. He's in his thoughts about revealing the twin flame energy. We're looking at a rising star. You are a rising star collector. You got star in you. The north is in you. The north node is in you. Oh yeah, the three wise kings. Was it Mirth, Frankenstein? And what's the other one? Mirth, Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but three wise gifts. Mind, body, soul. And the fourth was the star, the heart. You have to follow the north node. It's in you. And the camel is us on a chariot. And Mary had a dream about a baby because she was guided by God. Now there's concerns about time, love spells on an earth angel. We're looking at soulmate connection. The star is in you. The star's in you, yeah, because someone's looking at poverty. Someone's looking at poverty. They're obsessed with money. This star, two women and a man. Divine feminine, divine masculine is thinking about two women. And he said hello. And he went with a conflict obsessive person. Maybe they paid a doctor and he was waiting for results. And maybe someone wrote an article and said someone gave in a prediction and you had a choice of two. One is in mental institution and one they're working with. You see, actors, they always put a little bit of their truth in their interviews and their movies. Because they think we're fucking stupid. Duh! Yeah, they think we're dumb, bro. Someone looking at poverty. Somebody who needs your help. Maybe divine masculine needs your help because you're in your actual money energy. Yeah, because someone, Taurus person, is looking at their destiny when it comes to investment. There was a shock news. So now it's about entrapment. They've done a setup. Yeah. And now they're seeing you're too independent because they try to impersonate you with a Pisces person. They're lying. Yeah, because they got a devil entity on themselves. And they're jealous about your creativity. Yeah, they try to bind some dark entity on you. They want to bind your finances. They want to bind your everything to them through a dark entity. Wow. So now people in their thoughts. Yeah, impersonation. Someone trying to impersonate. And now they're in their thoughts, the karmic copy. They try to impersonate. It's not working. They don't have your essence. They don't have your personality. Because we've gone beyond that image. Them days of image is over. This is probably why Trump gets away with shit. It's his personality. They don't have a personality. They just go for the image. And it's probably why Trump gets away with shit. Because he's got out there personality, whether you like it or not. He's got personality, whether he's wrong or right. You know? They don't have a personality. They just think image is everything. But it's not going anywhere. Them days are over. They're too obsessed with money. You're going to be obsessed with money. Have some fucking personality, man. Yeah, impersonation. So now someone's unrevealing. Ooh, the police is here. Someone was using your ID, pretending to be you. To the doctor. Now they're in their thoughts. Someone impersonated you to the doctor or some form of occupation because they were projecting. Because they wanted this relationship for money, the copycat. They could wear bob. She could have like reddish hair sometimes, burgundy hair, blonde hair, or sometimes up in a ponytail. Oh my goodness. They lied. They lied. They went that fucking far. No way. Do people really go that far, collective? Going to a doctor or practitioner or something. Personation. They were projecting to be a twin flame in a relationship. So someone welcomed someone in their house. They was expected to be a rising star. But the transition of this relationship, it was just projecting conflict, obsession. Someone's obsessed. Yeah, someone's obsessed with you, collective, because you're too friendly, you're too beautiful. No way. No way. People really go that far. They're in trouble. No wonder. They're in trouble. No wonder they said nothing for years. And they did so much with this witch spell, hoping that you'll be dead by now. Oh my gosh. Now they're trying to act like nothing is wrong. That's what narcissists do. It was a setup, an entrapment in this relationship. So they were like, stand here, darling. And he said, hi. Oh my gosh, it was an entrapment. So no wonder Adiwali had an article, and he said he had a choice or something. And I sent it to my friends and I said, why would he say that? Someone done a prediction, he was shocked. I said one's in an institution, mental institution, and one he stayed with or something like that when he done dark miracles, dark materials. And it was a scenario like this. Somebody was in a mental institution. So what, did you lot think I was crazy? Oh, what did Pussy Clark? Fucking Genevieve is mad. She's the only one in reports that she was mad. She was meant to be in a mental institution. Maybe Addie bailed her out. Should have fucking left her there. Yeah, because someone's someone's doing adjustments to someone's ID to personate someone. They're putting on wigs and everything. Oh my goodness. They could wear glasses, reading, but yeah, this code group collective. Yeah. They're on drugs, medication. Someone needs to go to rehab, man. Because we're into unconditional love. And someone's in an entrapment. Trap star. So now someone's in a player, non-conventional community. Oh, okay, so we're looking at a player. Divine Masculine is a player. He's a player. He saw this rising star. And his rising star is obsessed. Obsessed. He went and lived with an obsessed rising star. Now they're conflicted. Because now they're looking at a star seed and a twin flame. They tried to change the energy karmic copy. So they personated. Now they're in their thoughts. No way. Because they were thieving, robbing, doing burglaries, embezzlements. That was a doorway for entrapment, to steal. So now someone's in the attic illuminating something. When it comes to endings, there's a force. When it comes to the unknown. Someone probably impersonated being a doctor or something. But I sent him my doctor's records. Oh my goodness, you lot are fucking evil. I gotta forgive myself for trusting him. You would never allow me or ever forgive me for giving Genevieve or a man all your details to use your ID. I would never do that to him. I would never leave him this long by himself and wonder. I would never do that. Where's people's heart nowadays? Where's their heart? Is fame and money that important for a house and a land? Just to expand a home, to fertilize your linen for stability, to say, look, I'm wealthy. I'm the one to follow because I've got a beautiful heart. Look at my money. God blessed me because I'm so nice. That's why I got all this stuff. That's what people prove, isn't it? I got a big house, big car, I got a land because God loves me. That's a fucking lie. So now you're looking at a friend, an ally. There's two men and a woman in this house, maybe. Maybe someone sees you as friendly, confident person. When it comes to union, an ally, when it comes to manifestation with God. Maybe I was expecting to hear from this person. But maybe a player went to someone's house and said hi. And I was expecting to be a rising star, but it was an entrapment. Now they're projecting against this star seed and earth. We're looking at personation of a lover. Someone personated being a lover, now they're in their thoughts. I feel sick, I don't want to vomit. Someone thinks you're sweet, compassionate, innocent, so they thought you'll be naive and weak. So they've done projection. They want to be this star. They didn't want to end a relationship because it was an entrapment, a setup. For a Leo person. For a Leo person. Meant to be warm-hearted, creative, enthusiastic, broad-minded person. Faithful, loving. But you could be looking at maybe a female doctor or practitioner. Pompous, patronizing, bossy, interfering. When it comes to someone's energy or happiness. When it comes to creativity, enthusiasm, intelligence, positivity. Somebody was looking for the gold or diamonds. Because they had financial blockage. So it was a trap for someone's money. For Leo's money. Someone's in their thoughts. Maybe someone hasn't told you their feelings. Someone impersonated a lover, a woman or a man, to a Leo. Using someone's ID, pretending to be maybe security or a doctor. But someone was wearing a whole... No way. Be careful, collective, because someone could be pretending to be like a doctor, an officer knocking your house, or a tutor or something, and impersonating. You could be living at door number 16. You could be on your birthday, the 16th. You could know this person for 16, 17 years. You could be 53, 40. You could be looking entrapment, Gemini. Personating to a lover, Gemini. Now he's nervous, tense, superficial. Very inconsistent with his information. He's conflicted. Or just could be a Leo ending his confliction with an air sign. Someone's looking at intelligence, wealth, expansion, the truth, or a quick buck for entrapment. Someone's impersonating a lover. Exposure, bared to reveal, a player. Non-community cup. And he's looking at you as a rising star. You are going to call. He says you, he's pointing, he's got a call. Because now maybe someone's using or have got clarity about the power of being psychic or spiritual when it comes to you, collective. But Gemini is being exposed. Oh my goodness. It's being reported. It's going to be reported. CNN. Poison. Now it's being revealed. Gemini. Conflicted about law and order authority. He could be a lawyer impersonating. Or he changed. Or he personated a lot. He pretended to be a lawyer, maybe, to a lover on behalf of a karmic. But something's harmful in this tea, poison, in this house for a Leo. Maybe he's ended communication in a relationship that was in conflict. You lot are so evil to each other, looking for peace and harmony. Someone thinks you're very peaceful. Player, non-committal. Player, looking at a rising star. So Gemini's lying then. Inconsistent. With a Scorpio person, player, Scorpio, that desire to be jealous and resentful, compulsive and obsessive. Scorpio. A player, non-committal. He's saying he wants Scorpio. So maybe when this man is waiting for Genevieve, she's with Scorpio. You see, because he wasn't committal to the divine feminine, he definitely found someone that was a player. Definitely found someone that was a player. Yeah. Yeah, because now you're looking at, they made a home agreement. Contract, commitment, obligated. Now they're obligated to maybe a house, land agreement, contract agreement, financial agreements. A long one. But someone thinks you're intuitive, powerful, very passionate, exciting and magnetic. But a masculine chose a rising star that's jealous, resentful, compulsive, and obsessed. Obsessed. 1, 2, 3, 4, and they got 2 women. Deception. They've been tricked. It's a fraud. Some contract that they committed and obligated to. It's been a long commitment, agreement. There'll be a house agreement, land agreement, maybe contracts when it comes to royalty, creative contracts. It's a trick. It's deception. It's under fraud. It's fraud. Someone signed something under fraud because they're impersonating a woman to a lover, divine masculine. So now you're looking at spiritually being guided because someone's rejecting and choosing healing from this deception of tricks, fraud. Someone's doing fraud, man, to the divine masculine. I keep picking it up, man. Someone is doing fraud. Scorpio, Gemini, to a Leo person, a starseed, a Virgo, deceptive, doing tricks, fraud, a Virgo person, lying about a lover, impersonating to the divine masculine, acting shy, reliable, practical, intelligent, analytical, but fussy, worrying, overcritical, harsh. Because someone's trying to hide about someone's occupation. Someone's trying to hide because it's under deception, trick, or fraud. Some official is lying. It could be a doctor or a cop. They're lying. Or a lawyer or security or something. Or they lied to get security for a lover because they said somebody was obsessed and they were coming to the house maybe. It's fraud. With a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn person. It's a fraud, man. To an Aries, Leo maybe. But it comes about security. Someone's going in prison. Something about security. Maybe why would he pay for Jennifer's kid's security when... Is he that fucking naive? Why couldn't anyone ask me? So you don't use my ID or maybe this Leo's ID. An illusion. Spell work, black magic, cursing, hexing. That's why they got that projection up there to a Leo person, a woman. Because there's two women and a man there for a Leo. And maybe Leo had a romance with an earth sign person. And some masculine Virgo is doing some impersonations. They're lying, maybe being a cop, maybe being a security, maybe being a doctor. Some form of person lied about being security or a lawyer or a doctor or a practitioner or something. They lied. They made up the ID and everything. Fuck me. They got it. They got the thing to do it. They do work in Hollywood and that. Some people, and some people just because Nigerians, they love fraud, innit? Fucking hell. They do shit like that. A man, it's like you know, like a man pretends to be a woman, or a woman pretends to be a man. But someone's pretending to be a woman. Impersonation. At work. To be a role model. Intent to harm. This role model, a Leo person, was intent to harm. So maybe they told him to take certain pills and they were lying. They gave him the wrong prescriptions. Something to do with medical. It was intent to harm. Because now they're looking at a role model around a Leo's energy. A woman. They gossiping, trash talking, lying to a Leo person about their occupation or some doctor. It could be a woman or a man with bald head or grey hair. Or fluffy hair at the top, little piece at the top, little side one at the sides. And someone could wear like, you know them pixie wigs, but curly pixie wig. Spiky. Oh my goodness. Someone's looking at someone's destiny. Pisces! Pisces person is keeping a secret. And he's easily led. And that's why Leo was easily led, maybe, because of some... I mean, he might be on something and they're lying about his health to make him take pills, maybe. Or lying about divine feminine, about being crazy or something. Maybe they've done a medical doctors and medical records. They changed it or something. Something to do with obligation, agreement, a contract, something. Yeah, because under deception. It was a trick. Manipulation. Oh my God, it can't be that. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. They're lying to a Leo. They're lying. And now Gemini's pissed in a conflict. Fraudster. trickster. They're fraud. They're doing fraud. They're not a doctor. They're not a politician. They're not something. Something to be a lawyer, a security, doctor, medical records were changed. Oh, it just came to me a few weeks ago. There was a reading about someone had a client and doctor and a patient. They crossed the lines. I remember that in a reading a few weeks ago. So now someone's jealous and resentful about a rising star. Yeah, because you're going into victory. And Gemini is pissed. And victory means 6 of Wands, Leo again. Or an air sign person. Oh my goodness, I knew it. They done identity fraud for insurance, for a check, for tax and mortgage. And now someone's going to prison. Someone's going to prison. Yeah, for doing spell work and illusion. They done hexing. They went to change through illusion. Now game's over, boy. Yeah, because they done robbery, embezzlement. They done extortion. Burglary, you know. A third party person. A third party. But they're superficial. Pretentious. Fucking hell. Look at them showing off the bling bling. Look at my jewelry, darling. Look, always showing off the fucking ring. Witchy sister. Aries person. Looking at sickness now. Because they got blockage in money. Because they done fraud in someone's name. They're doing mind games, manipulation, trickery, confusion. Why would you not be like this? And now they're shocked about a child. An investment, to do the investment with a child. Or they took money from a child's investment. So now look at isolation. A cancer person. A boss. Because they done cahoots, secret collaboration for because they were stalking, they were doing cahoots, secret collaboration when it comes to dark alliance. There seems to be a stalker surveying you, an invasion of privacy. Because someone's saying they're never wrong. A cancer person believes he's never wrong. Yeah, cancer believes they're never wrong. He's moody, over emotional, touchy, clingy, unstable. To let go. Because he's concerned he's never fucking wrong. He's a narcissist, man. He probably owns a convent or something. Because I ain't got an insight about divine feminine. To him, he's never fucking wrong. Look at access to heaven. Yeah, because he lured a woman in to create echoes of magic. They're looking at someone's knowledge for a fortune. And now they're in fear. The copycat was learning. So they were gossiping, trash talking about the divine feminine, who's a role model. So they wanted to. I heard it in my dream. I don't really care, to be honest. I heard it. I saw Aliwa in a dream, and I held him by his neck, his collar. So because of you, Jenny Nigel wants me dead. That's how far these comments will go. Taurus, told you. Taurus, told you. Taurus, Genevieve Nadia, told you. Told you. Told you. Nobody was there for me. Corruption, bribery, cohesion. Now they're looking at struggle, poverty, because someone's spiritually gifted. And now they're unhinged, man. They're in self-doubt, envy over Aquarius person and a Sagittarius person. She's too masculine to Sagittarius. She acts sweet and compassionate. But they think they're very gifted. Confirmation. My phone just went off. I told them, you know, nobody believed me. That's why I called the FBI, man. They're trying to dig dirt. That's why I called the FBI, man. Because I know FBI and Nigeria, they more or less will look at psychic when it comes to investigation. Not so much England, maybe. I told you, I had it in my cohesion. Told you, Capricorn, cohesions. Obsessed Capricorn. They're famous people, man. They're too fucking glutton. They're too fucking glutton. We're looking at spiritual ranking. We're too spiritually high for you people. Now they're in remorse, regret, because they've done candle magic. They've done magic and May. Someone that's in May. Or something happened in May. When it comes to love life and finance, to be hexed and rest in an energy of lack. So be it. Fucking hell. Emotion manipulation. When it comes to siblings, brothers, poison, they're doing poison. Now you can't lawsuit. Now someone's exposed. Maybe a Libra person. Looking at spiritual being guided, rejection, abandoned, left behind. We're healing. We're looking for God. But they're looking for the demon. So you got to be caution. Yeah, because they've got attachments. They've got toxic cause, negative karmic energies. They've got bad habits. They're bounded to it. While you're creative with your ideas, your imagination, you're gaining increase, you're leveling up. While they try to do ugly spell work, beauty spells, because they saw your destiny as a star. These parents, I reckon they follow their parents, you know. Yeah, because the parents told this woman to go and interfere. I think her dad's a fucking pimp, man. Interfere in this union. Her parents. And what do they call her fucking evilly? They know her destiny. They know. Because you're an angel. And they're fucking in this coven. They're doing group association in cult groups. Collective, man. They're into drugs. She's very promiscuous. She's like a fucking sidewalker. She's a prostitute. And she's with the divine masculine, the emperor. Doing energy work. But we're looking at unconditional love. She's in the LGBTQAIA. And we're looking at the source. While we're looking at transformations. Wow, man. That's like a victim now. They done intellectual theft to the main man. A fire sign person. Meant to be a cool guy. You know, the main male, attractive authority. Now they're dirt digging on this computer. Because they're pretending. And you're being very optimistic, man. Because you've got the power collective. While they got deception, fraud. Because they think you're very friendly, very independent, fearless. You're a very good leader. Sagittarius tried to lead, I don't know. I don't know where she's going, bro. Why am I back here again? Aquarius, why am I back there? Am I back there again? You're looking at screening struggles, man. Because you're too spiritually gifted. I think you know Taurus. See you go again. She's fucking intent to harm. A role model. Because she's jealous. She wants to be the role model. So she was bitch talking, trash talking. She spread lies. She wants to copy me. Look at her. She's the distorted little ass. She's fearing, boy. She's in fear now. Because she's looking for money. She's looking for money. So she's looking at this knowledge to do fucking magic. Now she's in the echoes, boy. Yeah, because she done learning. She's a whore. She's always got her fanny out like this on beach. Look at me with her 50-year-old fucking saggy baggy. Her fucking body shape is disgusting. Especially when she does side views and shit. Fucking, she's like Skeletor in that short hair. Unconditional love. There you go, man. And now they look at isolation. Fucking hell. How long have you been here? No way, man. No way. Your boss is doing deception. Your boss is doing deception. Or your boss is looking at someone being very deceptive. Very deceptive. Someone thinks you're very gifted. Well, someone tried to do fraudful gifts and rewards, but without the effort. So gifts were given through the hands of deception, and it had something to do with this boss. I reckon it's a Virgo or Capricorn person, Scorpio, Gemini, Pisces. Man, you are disgusting. Absolutely. Collective, walking love, talking truth. Please use your intuition. Us why I think data, us going digital, I don't know how that's going to help immigration. That's a fucking lie. Why? Because you don't hate so much other people. You don't run with anything. How is digital going to help immigration? It's not fucking helping now. How's it going to help? How's it going to help?